Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are required to check is the following pair of figures congruent. So what does it mean by congruent? Well, it simply means that all the corresponding sides and angles are the same or are equal. Okay, so looking at this particular pair, I notice that straight away the sides, all four sides, are not the same. WZ is longer than PS, and since all the corresponding sides of the above figures are not equal, meaning SP, QR, and ZW, XY are not equal, they are not congruent. With that, we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and let's proceed to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this question when we are required to determine if the following pair of figures are congruent. So for congruent, right, as long as we can determine that all the corresponding sides or angle are equal, so let me just write it down. Then they are congruent. So when I look at this particular diagram, right, well, I saw that the corresponding side of this G, H, and LN are the same. G, J, L, M are the same. M, N, and J, H are the same. They are equal. And therefore, this is indeed a congruent figures. Okay? So since HG is equal to H to G, N to L, G to J is equals to L to M, and H to J is equals to N to M. So do take note, if I have 1, 2, 3, the corresponding point would then be 1, 2, 3. So I just need to make sure that when I write my answers, the corresponding points match each other. Okay, meaning if I write H to G is 0.1 and 0.2, then I must write as N and L. Okay. Then the triangle, in this case, triangle HJJ is indeed congruent to triangle NLM. Alright? And that's the end of this part of the video. So if you like this video at this point, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and let's proceed to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are given that a very important clue is that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DE and F. So I would like to just color code. My A is with my D, B is E, C is F. Okay, that will be very helpful later on. Alright, and so part A. And so for part A, we are required to find DE. So DE would be red to green, AB. And since they are congruent, right, the length must be the same for the corresponding sides. So DE is simply equals to AB 5 cm. Done. Okay, do make sure that the points are matching and written in the same order. Part B, where we are required to find the length of AD. So in this case here, let me use black color. FD, F to D, C to A. Okay, so from here, FD is therefore equals to F to D is purple to red, so I must write it as CA 13 cm. So again, I double check. I must make sure that the order is correct. And the last part, part C, the size of angle DFE. So the angle DFE would be, let me just have this purple angle here, DFE. And since they are congruent, it simply means that angle DFE is equals to angle ACB, which we could get that easily, okay? Because this is actually a right angle triangle 90 degree. So here comes the working. So angle DFE is therefore equals to angle DFE. I start with D. D is my red color point. So I will have to start with my ACB, where my A is this, F is of course my purple, E is my green color point, which is the corresponding point will be B. So I cannot emphasize any further. The order must be the same. And then I could continue to write up my, let me give me some space. So it's simply 180 minus 67.4 minus 90 degree will be good for us to write down the reason. And in this case, it is simply the angle sum of a triangle adds up to 180. That's why we are using 180 degrees to minus away the other two angles to give me the final answer, 22.6 degree. And with that, we have come to the end of this question. So if you like this video at this point, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are given that the figures ABCD is congruent to PQRS. So the very first thing for me to do is to A is to P as what is given in the question, A, B, C, D, P, Q. B is with Q. C is with R. D is with correspond to S. So that later on, I will be able to identify the corresponding sides easily. So, the very first question is, what is the length of QR? So QR is here, which is blue to green. So blue to green. I get my answer already. So for part A, QR is simply equals to BC. Again, I take special care to make sure that when I write my answers, the order is correct. It must be in the same order. And so in this case, 7.5 cm. Part B, angle BCD. Okay. So BCD would then be this angle, which is, then from here I would be able to, this is an important clue, I would know that this is 62 degree because it has to be the same as this. It is the corresponding angle. And from here, then I will be able to solve for my angle BCD. But step 1, for my part B, which I'm going to write it on top here, I must first let people know that angle ABC is equals to angle ABC PQR, which is 62 degree, because this is the corresponding angles of a congruent figure. Again, do be very careful of the order. The order must be correct. And once I have that 62, then I will be able to get my angle BCD, because it is simply 360 degree minus the rest of the three angles. So I'm going to just put it minus 150, minus 70, and minus my 62 degree. The reason is this is an angle sum of a quad. Or quadrilateral four-sided figure add up to 360 degree. That will give me an answer of 78 degrees. So part B is done. As for part C, part C is pretty straightforward since we now know all the length. How do we know all the length? So from here, since we are looking at PQRS, do take note that AB and PQ, so this is 8 and this is 7.5, which we have gotten in part A. So the only thing that we did not know at this instant, we should write it down. PQ is equals to AB. Again, take special care in the order. AB is blue color, PQ is blue color, Q is blue color. Yep. So this will be 8 cm, and therefore I will be able to get my perimeter of PQRS pretty straightforward. 8 plus 7.5 plus 4 plus 4 to give me an answer of 23.5 cm. And with that, we have come to the end of this question. So if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.